Wow, where do I even start with Dragon Ball's Sparkling Zero? This game is, hands down, one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life, and I'm being generous when I say that. It's like the developers literally took a garbage truck, filled it with outdated mechanics from the GameCube days, and then dumped it into the Dragon Ball's universe expecting people to be happy about it. First off, the graphics are straight out of a potato's nightmare. The characters look like melted action figures left out in the sun too long. It's 2024, right? So why does this game look like it was made back when people still used VHS tapes? Have the developers ever heard of realism? Where's the photorealistic sweat on Goku's face when he's fighting? I've seen the old PlayStation 1 version of this game and they at least tried to make the characters look more realistic without copying a cartoon style. Why did they abandon this graphics engine? It was looking good. I've seen people defending this game's graphics by saying it's supposed to look like the cartoon, but that's a dumb excuse. We're not living in the 90s anymore. Games should look better than cartoons by now. Games like Bodycam look like real life. Why can't they use that engine? Let's talk about the story. Dragon Balls was cool when I was like 5 years old, but now it's the same recycled garbage. Apparently, it's supposed to follow the Dragon Ball storyline, but honestly, who cares? Why would anyone want to relive a story from 30 years ago? Nobody cares about Goku or Vegeta anymore. It's trying to be like Call of Duty, but they replaced the intense military operations with two guys standing around screaming at each other for 10 minutes before throwing the same 3 punches over and over. If I wanted to watch people screaming and doing nothing, I'd go to my 3-year-old nephew's birthday party. If this was a real game, they'd update the story to be about something modern, like fighting off an alien invasion or battling a futuristic AI uprising. The voice acting is so bad, it's like the actors were held at gunpoint and forced to read lines they didn't understand. They sound more robotic than actual robots. Siri has more emotion when she tells me I'm going the wrong way. And half the time the characters don't even have voice acting. You expect me to read text? In 2024? What is this, a book club? Now let's talk about the combat system, if you can even call it that. Remember when we all wanted an immersive Dragon Balls experience? Yeah, well, this isn't it. You basically fly around punching and kicking like you're playing a glorified Flash game. No strategy, no skill, just mashing buttons like you're trying to order a Big Mac at a self-checkout kiosk. Where's the depth? In Fortnite, at least I have to think about my build and aim. In this, it's just press buttons and hope for the best. The entire combat system is basically just button mashing. People keep saying it's deep and strategic, but they're lying to you. What's strategic about pressing the same button over and over again? You could give this game to a monkey, and the monkey would beat it, because all you need is a thumb. The battles are incredibly simple. Just charge your power and then spam the attack button. Every time. Charge to purple, then mash. If you want to pretend you're in the cartoon, throw spirit bombs over and over, like they would do in almost every episode. Even giant monkey Vegeta, which nobody on the internet seems to be able to beat, is simple. Charge to purple, dodge, Kamehameha, dodge, Kamehameha, dodge, Kamehameha. You win. What about the characters? They're all basically the same. Punch, kick, scream, shoot laser, repeat. There's no variety. Where's the personality? Where's the uniqueness? Every time I play a different character, it feels like I'm playing the same character in a different skin. In Black Ops 3, for example, every character has their own abilities, strengths, and weaknesses, which makes the game interesting. Here, it's just, which version of Goku do you want to play as? Seriously, there are like 10 different Gokus. How lazy can you get? Fortnite has like 1 billion characters, and each one is unique. And I know what some of you fanboys are going to say, but it's a Dragon Balls game. You're supposed to love it because you love the cartoon. Yeah, well, I don't love it. Just because it's based on a cartoon doesn't give it a free pass to suck. Imagine if Elden Ring was just some guy running around in a field screaming, occasionally swinging a sword and calling it a day. Would that be acceptable? No, it wouldn't. So why is it acceptable here? In conclusion, Dragon Ball's Sparkling Zero is an embarrassment to video games, Dragon Ball's fans, and just humanity in general. If this is the future of Dragon Ball's games, then count me out. The graphics are trash, the story is recycled garbage, the combat is mindless button mashing, the controls are terrible, and the characters are boring. If you want a real game, play something like Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Black Desert Online. Games that actually respect the player's time and intelligence while giving you amazing stories and character depth. If you're thinking about getting this game, let me save you the trouble. Don't. Just go watch the cartoon again. It's a way better use of your time than playing this trash heap of a game. In fact, I'd rather watch the filler episodes of Dragon Balls where Goku and Piccolo learn how to drive than play another minute of this. At least those episodes had some entertainment value. Rating: sparkling 0 out of 10.